Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson, and you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio.
I don't wanna talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust. My dog died.
When you were 6.
Really? I guess I've never gotten over it. Dark cloud constantly hovering over me. I've been a bad seed ever since the ovaries. Mama looked at me and told me what it was. Said boy's got a shadow big enough to block the sun. When it's all said and done, I'm comfortable and numb to the fact that I'm constantly sweating under the gun. But it's worth it, ain't it? My friends think I'm famous. My manager wants to put his foot inside of my anus. Haven't got a decent night's sleep now in ages, and all I got to show is empty loose leaf pages. It piles up, but that's the life that I'm used to. Pressing up against the knife with a loose screw. Sing the blues and everybody assumes you could use a little old-fashioned down-home talking too. I don't talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust. My truck broke.
You ride the bus.
Well, it never showed up and it really sucked. Stormwater constantly filling my cup. Been a hot mess ever since I was just a pup. Papa looked at me and told me what it is. Said boy's got a weight on his shoulders no one can lift. Tried a couple times and honestly I admit it's a bitch, but I kind of appreciate what it did, cause it's worth it. Yeah, the world gets a laugh when my girl's telling me I could benefit from a quack. Haven't got a moment in forever and a half, and they wonder why I'm drinking like a pirate in a crash ship. That's it, no more, no less. You should learn to be as comfortable with your mess. Sing the blues and everybody expects they could be the one to save you from the depths. I don't wanna talk about it, get it off my back. I don't wanna dance around the subject. You and I both know better than that. I tried to make the best of it, but in the end it didn't really mean much. Leave me with a fiddle, sitting by the piano, breathing in the dust.
Yo, this your boy Dom Promo, you know what I'm saying? Right here representing that Wilson Block 100 Radio, you know what I'm saying? The finest hip-hop music you could find, you know what I'm saying? Pasadena based, and you know what I'm saying? I'm right here with a special guest, man. Welcome to the block. My boy Anthony Stone, you know what I'm saying? A comedian, entrepreneur extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of different, you know, things he dibble and dabble in, but you know what I'm saying? We're just here to kind of get the scoop and, you know, get updated on his brand and his movement and everything he's trying to do. So this is the first question, okay? Who is Anthony Stone? And then what is the movement, and what do you want your audience to receive out of, you know, your movement that you bring into us?
Anthony Stone is a man first and foremost that believes in God.
Exactly.
Believe in love, believe in community and family. The movement is real live meaning no matter what I'm putting my name on, putting my voice on, I'm not going to speak on anything that I'm not affluent in, you feel me? Or anything that's not going to be edifying for my people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's in a nutshell, that's it, man.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So let's get a little bit of background, you know what I'm saying? Where you based out of, where you grew up at, you know what I'm saying?
Right now I'm based out here in IE, San Bernardino City specifically.
Okay.
I actually grew up in Watts. You know what I'm saying? I moved out here a few years ago, or not a few years ago, actually, like my daughter's 19 now. So you feel me? When my daughter was first being born, I moved out here with her mom, and you know what I'm saying, kind of linked up. Excuse me, started with my family.
Yeah.
You got to click or something. But, you know what I'm saying? Just start building my family from there, man, and getting involved in the community.
Okay, awesome, man. So, what is every comedian should have to help build a good brand and career?
I think most importantly, you got to have material. You got to have your own original material.
Exactly.
You got to have a voice, man. You gotta have some type of direction And that's not to say you're going to have that immediately, and that's not even to say that I have it right now at this present moment as we speak, but I understand that.
Oh, you got it, man. I've been checking you out, man. I checked out some stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You got the confidence, you get up there, you know what I'm saying? You kind of go off, whatever you feel your best at, and you get some, you get the laughs going. And man, that what is that? I'm in love with the tacos, man. I caught that whole video today, and that just made it that much better for me to interview, because that video was I actually started laughing. You know what I'm saying? I like the part where you said, "Man, this sauce hot as hell." Nigga, I was like,
"Hey, man, shout out my folks, A Street Films, my homie AD, the homie Titus Jones. They was both in the video with me." And then all the cast that came out and supported Theo's Tacos in Riverside, man, they looked out on letting us do that there. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they didn't have to, and that's like a real known and iconic spot here in the IE.
No doubt.
And that's kind of what I want to do with my comedy, with my brand entertainment. Period. Just kind of provide that demand that's here in this market. You know what I'm saying? There's a market here. I mean, not everybody wants to travel X amount of miles outside of where they at or whatever, or I can't even afford to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like giving them the pure uncut product,
the exclusive.
but at the best prices going without trying to, you know what I'm saying, step on too many toes. You mean just you know what I mean, just trying to set my foundation in something that I truly believe that I'm blessed to do and that I actually love doing.
Okay. So let's for the record, let's let it be known, what is the brand, you know what I'm saying? What is your movement that you're actually doing, and then what's your just individual brand that you're pushing?
Real live comedy and flow. So what I should have spoke on in that earlier question about the background, I actually started in hip hop music. Okay. So like,
no doubt.
I mean, this go, you know what I'm saying, which I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying. Back in '96, Set It Off, the movie Set It Off, I actually had the opportunity to write a song and got on that soundtrack. So that was kind of like where I first laid in at. That's where I was I was going to be a rapper. Man. Nobody could tell me nothing. You know what I mean? I was going to be a rapper. So I signed.
It's an awesome reflection, man, right there.
I signed with this production company, and we just writing songs and things like that. And we got a few songs on a couple other different movies and soundtracks and placements like that. But like after a while, you feel me, having a family, you know, they had to prioritize, and so I gave myself to a certain date that I would just pursue that wholeheartedly, with having that dream and that dream in mind of building something off my creativity. Yeah. And if it hadn't happened by that day to a degree that I could actually provide for the mouths I had to feed and the people I was responsible for, my wife, my children, I'll have to set it down and move forward, and not even on no plan B type stuff, but just again prioritizing. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I did, and I kind of just naturally fell into the comedy thing, because I mean, it's always been. I grew up on Def Comedy Jam. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on Eddie Murphy, Raw, Delirious, exactly, all that kind of stuff. So it was just kind of a natural progression the way hip hop and comedy played, and it's all the funny people in my family and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So music and comedy, music and laughter was always something that was in me. So that's just kind of how I operate. So with the real life comedy and flow is I just put the jokes into the flow mainly through parody songs.
Okay, exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the if you want to ask what sets me apart, what I purposely do to try to set myself apart is that I try to bring the energy of the music to the comedy stage, and not without veering too far off of what the point is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in all honesty, the point is to entertain, to engage, to evoke a more positive feeling from people through what you just come up with from the best of what you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's what so that's kind of like where I'm at with it, just to do it from its purest form as that, and
I caught that. Yeah, I caught that.
You know what I mean? That people feel it, and even if they don't, it's just something for me.
It's still true to you.
Yeah, it's
so
me.
It still works for you. So yeah, exactly. And then what's your personal brand? You know what I'm saying? Like what do you go? What do people know you out there in the streets? Like which?
As far as the city of San Bernardino, man, most people gonna know me as Mr. Anthony.
Okay, that's awesome.
I did I did a lot of work as far as in the community, working with the youth. I actually majored in human growth and development. at Cal Baptist University.
Exactly.
Riverside. So that's another passion of mine.
Yeah,
Working with our children and
another
and building
niche
up our
you got
community,
yeah.
and just trying to do whatever I can to spend this life's energy on something that's gonna move us forward. You know what I mean? So it's that's kind of like what people really know me as, Mr. Anthony. So it's like it's kind of different from them. I mean, I always let the kids in on the things that I was passionate about, my hobbies, and I share my interests with them because that's one way that you bond and you know what I'm saying. You create that that rapport with them. They can trust you because you exposing something of yourself to them to let them know that you say you feel those same
that connection.
things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, provide that
exactly.
connection. So most of them are gonna know me as Mr. Anthony, somebody who's always worked with the kids, somebody who's always helping homework, somebody who always trying to tell them what to do, as they would say. So,
and everybody don't got that, man. So you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You got that one honest. You know what I'm saying. That's what this publication. My boy, his name, he goes by Mr. Wilson because it's WilsonBlock100. You know what I'm saying. And that he came off of that inspiration from, you know what I'm saying, just growing up on East Side Pasadena and growing up, you know, on Wilson Street. And he was like, you know what I'm saying, I just fell in love with the whole thing, the whole city, the whole vibe, you know what I'm saying, and my side of town. So, you know what I'm saying, he goes by Mr. Wilson, you Mr. Anthony, you know what I'm saying? I might as well just be Mr. Poole. But on another note, man, I love to hear that, you know what I'm saying, from people that I look up to, you know what I'm saying, people that the kids can look up to for a reason, not because you're trying to give them a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a legitimate reason and there's a legitimate, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're actually expressing that, you know, in a legitimate way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shouts out to you for that, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into the next question, you know what I'm saying? No, hold on. What do people know you on the stage first? I need to know the stage.
On the stage, they Anthony Stone. They know
Okay.
me as Anthony Stone on the stage, and there's Anthony Stone on the stage. They know I'm coming through with that real live, and just get the energy up, and just, you know what I'm saying, act a fool for the purpose of capturing that moment and making it as enjoyable as possible for everybody involved. So,
yeah, and then what is Stone Crazy? Is that just a hashtag so that you've been
Stone
putting up
Crazy
there?
909. That's the social media handle on all social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reverb Nation, all those. SoundCloud,
Bam.
all those. So that's just kind of like
the movement,
as people would say. Like people would say that to me. Stone, you crazy?
Yeah,
Stone Crazy.
Yeah.
So it was like, and then some folks would start saying Stone, you cold. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why I came with the acronym sometimes, or come with the moniker Stone Cold at times. So
okay.
It's just cool, man. To kind of play off. To kind of just play off my experiences and my opinions on things and share them with people in a light that, you know, it can be at least listened to.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's so many times if you try to step to somebody and talk to them about something just on a regular, we just came into each other's company and let me share something with you. And most people don't receive that well, or, you know what I'm saying, are we so used to being behind the phone or keyboard we don't know how to really interact. That human interaction, I know that's vital and important. So being able to perform live and night in, night out, doing stand-up comedy, because you have to get out there and work, because it's not the same as, say, putting a song out and they can listen to it from wherever they at. I mean, you know, a joke only plays funny so many times, you know what I'm saying? So that live performance is in that human interaction, and that you know what I'm saying, me giving them something and having them come to me and be like, oh man, you did your thing tonight, whatever. And
that's more original than everything else.
And
I agree, because, you know, so I just got back on stage doing some spoken word, and it's just because, you know, I ain't been hitting the little open mic. So that's what it is. It's like, if this is what you want to do, if this is a dream and passion, you know what I'm saying, you can only be, you know, stage shy, or, you know what I'm saying, what is stage? You only get stage fright if you don't get up there now.
Right.
So, you know, you put yourself back out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out there, I'm doing my little spiel, you know, I do great with the first poem and kind of slip up with the second, but they feel me because they already know where I'm coming from, because I already spit my first one. Right. So they're like, I know this one got a message too. So it's like, you got to give yourself a chance. You basically got to go out there and give them that raw interaction, because that's you giving yourself a chance, you know what I'm saying? Because if they don't see it, they don't believe it.
Right.
But yeah, 100%, man. So, okay, this is falling to the next question. what is your favorite place to visit and why?
That's a big one because my favorite place to visit as of right now, man, is this park out here in the city.
Okay.
And just to go up that trail and be up there and just kind of put in all that work and that sweat to get up there to that point and be able
That's
to
dope.
just stand and look at it. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's dope.
It's just something about that whole thing, and then going back down and knowing that at some point I'm gonna have to do it again, but it's okay because I know what the end result is gonna be. Like it's real symbolic because I spent a lot of time there based on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things I've been dealing with the last few years of my life. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I really
deep, man.
found
That's
a lot
dope.
So that park, man, Blair Park.
I like that.
That's like my favorite place to visit right now.
That's good, man.
Save on gas too. So
Yeah. That's good, man. That was deep. That was that's the introspective that you could only get out of someone who's doing that. Can't nobody lie about no shit like that. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's 100%. You know what I'm saying? So do you actually do a little aerobics around there, or is it more?
Yeah, I try to work out regularly. Try to live a relatively healthy lifestyle.
What do you utilize the park for? Is it
it's everything, mind, body.
Okay,
soul.
Exactly.
It's everything. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I can go up there. I can get my workout in. I can, after my brain is moving and the opiates is up and out, and I can, you know what I'm saying, the creative juices flowing. I can sit. I can write, reflect on the night before show, you know what I'm saying, touch up material, touch up songs, get parody ideas, movie ideas. I'm fortunate enough to deal with a lot of have a small circle of cats that I deal with regularly that have really creative and motivated mindsets, and they always pushing with ideas and everything, and that inspires me and motivates me. So I utilize that as that park is usually my creative space too, because I saw in a Bob Marley documentary real quick, the Marley film or whatever, where he talked about his band's creative process and how they would, you know what I'm saying, they do their thing, they get a game of soccer, and you know how exhilarating that is, how high energy that is, getting the metabolism, everything up, and then afterwards, you know what I'm saying, they do their thing, they put the herb in the air, and then they move into their thing, and the brain is all the way open and the creative. And so I kind of took to that as far as the working out and getting the energy level up, and then letting the brain do what it do in terms of being creative and expanding on ideas. So that's something that I utilize that open space for. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of times we find inspiration in the most unexpected places, and there are some times and places that you can visit to where those inspirational moments don't get spent in terms of, okay, I got inspired there before, but I can do it again. No, because it's more of an organic setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm just chilling. It's not like, okay, I'm going to the studio and there's some pressure to finish writing the song because I only got a couple hours. It's like, no, nigga, I'm at the park. So even if I do got some kind of block, I can get out, you know what I'm saying, jump on the jump rope or hit the trail or something.
Get off the block and get
court,
get off the block.
Come back and step to it. You feel me? So yeah, that's definitely
That's good that you have that, because you have, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of ambition inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So there's many things you're tackling. You may just have to go up there and pray one day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, really solely, you know what I'm saying, all you came to do. You know, sometimes you're just too drained to, you know, get up and, but you know what I'm saying? But all that's out there for you, and that's what you give yourself, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty dope, because you said, like when you said hitting the studio and having the pressure for being in the studio, of course I know that feeling.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, you know what I'm saying, anybody who's, you know, into the music and into, you know, just being ambitious, just, you know, we have so many things we're doing and so many things that we found a passion for.
Yeah, definitely.
And I can tell your brother have a passion for damn near everything you do, you know what I'm saying? Because it comes out and it shows in the work and the effort. All right, so let's take a quick break. And this is your boy Dominance, you know what I'm saying, Wilson Block 100 Radio, you know what I'm saying, special guest Anthony Stone.
Trying to sweat you
Yo, it's your boy Dom Promo, you know what I'm saying? The boy Dominance, you know what I'm saying? I'm back on the Wilson Block 100 radio with your special guest, Anthony Stone. We're going to get into part 2 of the interview, man. First of all, how you feeling today, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Chilling. Enjoying this Sunday.
I'm trying to see if them Packers going to win, man. I need to get in front of a screen. Like, that's for real right there.
My Raiders got played this Sunday. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but we push on. One nation.
One nation. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, let's get you back out there. You're on stage, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The gigs is going up, you know what I'm saying? You got different places in the city you go to, you know what I'm saying? You might visit, you know what I'm saying, another city, you know what I'm saying? You may go to another state.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know you moving around, you know what I'm saying? You got to grind, you know what I'm saying? You pushing the comedy, the music, and it's actually really turning out real good, my brother. You know, I just want to salute you on that. And, you know what I'm saying, with these new promotions and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, when you're on stage, how do you, okay, and you're somewhere you're not familiar with, you might just be, like, used to doing, like, little clubs where it's all, you know what I'm saying, one race in the crowd. You might do it with, you know what I'm saying, multiple races in the crowd. It might just be, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, how do you capture the comedy in places that you're not familiar with? That's basically the question, and it had to be expressed like that so you could kind of fill it out.
That's actually a good question. That I was like told a couple fundamental things like early on by a few older comics in the game when they would take me on the road, and one of them said that one of the things I could always do is just like pick up a local newspaper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Last station, pick up a local newspaper, see if it's anything that's going on in the city that I can comment on that they can relate to, or, you know what I'm saying, something that I can shout out, show some compassion on, and, you know what I'm saying, relate to or whatever. So that's one thing. Other than that, honestly, in moving around and doing as many spots as I've done, like I've done spots where it's been all people of color. I've done spots where it's been all people of other ethnicities, but it's the one thing that I've held true to is that I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna be me, and because I am being me,
it ain't gonna matter.
My perspective is received across the board for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Because I make a mindful effort to not go too far one way. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that, this is my platform, there's free speech, but also there comes the responsibility of understanding that while I'm up here, is it my point to make people uncomfortable, or is it my point to kind of draw people in and engage them and even possibly share something with them in a way that they probably haven't heard it before?
Okay,
you know
good, okay.
You can look at, you can pick up the paper or something, or you can go online anywhere and look at what's going on in certain inner cities and the struggles and the issues that the people are having and things like that, and
connect
with but under the context in which you're receiving it, it becomes things that make you anxious, or some people may take the wrong approach and be feeling sorry for the people or whatever, but I feel like in telling my story, because that's what I do during my set. I tell my story a lot. I hope to kind of shed light on, not to just people that don't know, but people that do know what that struggle is, that it doesn't have to stay that way. You know what I'm saying? That we just got to put forth that effort. So I feel like as long as I'm being genuinely who I am, people accept me across the board. And like I said, I do the fundamental things. And as far as to me, which is like a crowd work 101, you're gracious. You gotta be humble to the fact that these people are going to sit here and take their time, spend their resources to check you out. So other than that, there's like really no like plethora or routine of things that I do when it in terms of hitting spots on the road or spots I'm not familiar with or all groups of people. I just try to make sure that I'm delivering my stuff the way it goes, and that's how, and just fill a crowd out, just being receptive and open to where they at with it.
So has your script ever changed on you, or
yes,
you know what I'm saying, behind that reason?
Definitely.
That's what I mean. That's why I had to ask the question, because you know what I'm saying, I do hip hop, but I don't do comedy, but I love comedy, and a lot of people tell me I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like, you know, it may change, but it may not change too much. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know in instances where I know, just like going into a spot, if I kind of survey the crowd, I've done enough shows to understand that if the crowd is predominantly say more older women of color, you know what I'm saying, like our great aunts and our grandmothers and things like that, then I know that me talking about certain things in terms of sex is not gonna go over well. Only because just me
Great
as being
point,
a
great
person
point.
that I'm gonna be respectful to my elders at all times, regardless to what setting we're in. I mean, I understand
Great point.
they came to
That's
see
a
the
great
show,
point.
but still, I'm being me at all times. You feel me? So I kind of understand not to do that. I can understand too that in a room full of people that say white people, some people are not comfortable with the use of the N word in either context and either ending. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be mindful to that, but at the same time staying true to who I am because it is a word that I honestly do use a lot during my sets, during my regular conversations. Sometimes depending on the context. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with anything. You know what I mean? I know I can't go to work and use that tone or tell certain, or you know what I'm saying, or have certain jokes or express certain perspectives.
But do you go in there in the assumption that everybody wants to have fun?
Yeah.
I would think that every comedian, even in any, because you don't know who you offend when you go home, and you shouldn't offend anybody if they're in a comedy setting. Yeah. But then again, you can if you're too hard one way, like you said. You try to lean not on doing that in the beginning, man. Those are some great, you know what I'm saying, great responses to that, because, you know, that's a question to where, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, it's true, you know what I'm saying. In the comedian world, you know, they'll probably get hit with that. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying, just out here on the journey, what's like some of the best advice, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know, you received on your journey as being an entrepreneur?
As far as that being, just getting some product, and that was told to me by my folks over at Chef Music, Chef Music Studios. They got one up in Victorville and another one down in the city. But yeah, man, he was telling me like, man, you got something with this as far as me doing the parody songs and everything. This was back in like 2012. This is Young West, man. I've been knowing this dude for forever. A really good dude, a dope artist, and also a dope entrepreneur in his own right.
Okay,
so
good, man.
He kind of just put me up on like, man, whatever it is that you do, niggas is putting out mixtapes, niggas using other niggas' beats. So, you know what I'm saying, you making these funny songs, performing these funny songs during your show sets, nigga, why not record them? Like, you know what I'm saying, I got you. Come over here, Chef Music, we'll take care of you. And that's kind of where it took off from. That's kind of been the best thing as far as not only from a financial standpoint, because it's helped in terms of being able to accept certain gigs that may not be paying as much up front, but the possibility if I can move some of this merch by doing my job as far as doing my thing on stage and then promoting and interacting with people afterwards. But then also just in a networking networking sense, because then now I'm able to trade merch with other artists, other independent contractors, other independent cats trying to build something, and growing that network and being able to collab and have cats hit me up.
You
like,
got
hey, man,
something.
I want you to come do a skit on my album, or yo, won't you come in and drop a verse on this right here, or hey, where you at tonight? I told my folks about you. We want to come through and support the show. You know what I mean? So it's
Now you talking.
I think it just hits on all avenues. So just as in terms of that type of entrepreneurial seed that I got that from, and this cat is like, and that's the beauty of it, and that's why I understand. I thank the Most High God, man, that I am able to be as humble as I am, because this cat is like way younger than me, and in most instances it should be me dropping a jewel on him, like this is what you got to do. But because I know God, I know that I have to be receptive to the fact that it's gonna come in whatever form He sees fit to send it. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's like I just thank God, and I feel just so blessed that I've been able to deal with this cat for so long, and even just know him as a person, and watching him grow from a little kid to a grown man, his own family, his own business. So yeah, man, that's that kind of started off for me. So from there, just kind of went to me just making sure I actually did 3 volumes of the Real Life Comedy and Flow from 2012 up until last year was when I did the last one, volume 3, which was Stone Cold, and volume 1 is No Joke, volume 2 was Stone Crazy. And yeah, man, it's just been still. It's still a challenge in the sense of trying to really figure things out on my own, trial and error, that kind of stuff. But it's nothing that I'm going to complain about or gripe on, because it's it has to be figured out. You feel me?
No, you're using the right tools on actually staying humble through it all. You know, it's a journey, and that's funny how you said it was a younger brother that actually opened your eyes on and planted a seed that you needed. You know what I'm saying? And we all need that seed. And That's dope that you explain it that way, because I'm actually writing a screenplay, and it's called Walking in the Shaded Areas, but it's about a younger person who winds up getting tutored by an older person, but then the tutor winds up knowing, like, no, he's a genius. But the story is about just being a kid going through school and people taking them all the wrong ways and just whatever way they want to take it. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling the story, but he's like, people don't understand me. And this is why, you know, said the tutor winds up seeing the crazy, you know. So, and that's cool, man, that you explained it like that, because you know what I'm saying, we gotta actually all wake up together, you know what I'm saying? Right. And our youth is our future, so we gotta wake them up first.
Right. And I think
but we gotta,
another part of that though, we gotta be willing to listen to them and give them that respect on that they have their own. Of course, we know, as we all know, it's not like it was when we were younger. Things are way different. And I mean, that's the same thing that was said to us, and it didn't help us none at that time when the older cats were saying it to us. So I think in order to try to kind of break down that whatever that barrier is that's missing, that has a lot of, I mean, because I'm not going to just throw the blanket statement and say that none of the kids today are respectful or anything like that. What I will say though is that it's a rising trend of youth not being as respectful to their elders, but then too there's more elders that don't warrant that type of respect from the youth as well. You know what I mean? So exactly. It's like we have to take responsibility.
It's a give and take,
and just be willing to respect them.
You gotta have patience with the youth.
Have patience, exactly. That's the key term right there, man. Having that patience and understanding that we were young and stupid at a time too. So you know what I'm saying. We gotta start giving them more the benefit of the doubt, but. Yeah, man, that's that on that. That's a whole interview.
No, exactly, and that's why. But I like how deep that went right there. But look, you know what I'm saying, we got a few more questions. You know what I'm saying, we chilling with your boy Anthony Stone, man. You know what I'm saying, he's an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying, we out here in this grind together. And what's your favorite gig to do, brother? And like, you know what I'm saying, why? Like, why is it like your absolute favorite?
I just did it. It's actually two of them, but the first one mainly, and they're both up in High Desert, man, Victorville, man. They gotta stop sleeping on them High Desert joints, man. But the Green Tree, hosted by my folks JT, I just did that one this past week. That's us for years, man. That's been like one of my favorite spots, and everything always means something to me, so I always got something to it. But I used to host there for the Mondays with Shawnee Mack, and and he we had it. I mean, it was dope, man. Monday night, you talking about like spot jumping till 2 a.m, comedy show. You know what I'm saying? They used to go down, but Shawnee Mack was one of the first ones to help let me, as far as being a comedian and actually having a comedy show, but allowing me to go in and actually really do my music early on. Like, so a lot of the parody songs actually grew and developed out of that room. Like my early, like a lot of the first things I was doing, like Here Come the Cops and That Ain't My Baby and I Can't Afford It and stuff like that. He just allowed me that platform and let me use the stage as his host. And he was like, the people loved the shit. So it was like, if they at some point during the show, they got to a point where it was like, man, you got to do either that particular song or you got to give us another one. Like, that's how it went. But I'm, you know what I'm saying, making sure, running the show as a gracious host and making sure everybody get their time. But the people will be like, man, we want that.
And what kind of venue is that? Like,
it's actually a hotel.
Okay,
it's a
awesome.
Hotel out in Victorville off of Palmdale Road.
It's nice.
Yeah, they got a little spot in there or whatever. But that's one of my favorite spots overall, like hands down. And then coming in the next one which is a more newer spot at the Holiday Inn, off the same exit, same little area, but the Holiday Inn, Holiday Inn comedy show every Saturday night.
I would like to see that.
That's hosted by Travis Tappleshade, produced by some good people. And what I like the most about that, or what endears that spot to me, is the way they treat you, regardless of your name. You know what I mean? A lot of spots you go to, a lot of the comedy clubs, major clubs in LA and things like that, if you ain't got no name, nigga, it's like, if you doing the show, you damn near paying them to get on stage. And did they think a free drink, a free anything, or what? No, nigga, I don't give a damn how many people you invited up in here, whatever. So without that name, but with these, with the producers of this show, it's a dope room first and foremost, and Holiday Inn is a beautiful spot, and the staff.
I love the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, it's dope right there. So, but in terms of seeing certain levels of this grind. That's kind of
That's
one
good
of the
for
first
you.
places
Yeah.
that I got treated really well. Like they really just every time they take care of their real people. They just, I mean, it's and T is like, shout out to T. He's like,
Man,
he's a
that'd be
producer.
big. That's
he
nice.
Loves, man, he loves comedy, so he knows comedy. So it's obvious. It's like it's kind of like being on a NBA team with a player coach. You know what I'm saying? With a coach that knows the plight of the player.
Okay, so you get the whole, you get that good vibe over there.
So I mean, and that's
a
so
real
those two
good
spots,
vibe.
the Green Tree Inn. That's every Thursday in Victorville. Every Thursday night, hosted by JT. And then the Holiday Inn comedy show is that's every Saturday at the Holiday Inn in Victorville, both off Palmdale. I mean, it's some good shit. Excuse me, some good stuff going on up there.
No, man, we out here, man. Sunday, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse the language,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
everybody, but you know what I'm saying?
But them my two favorite spots, man, all time.
All right, you know what I'm saying? This is a sneak question. You know what I'm saying? Do you have comedy set up for the kids shows?
I don't. I have a set that I can work. That I've been able to work clean. I've done youth events.
Awesome, brother.
For different churches and schools and things like that and organizations. I don't technically have a kid set for too young, but I'm like, hey, I always feel like.
But you've always open to opportunity.
Always open to it.
So, okay, exactly.
And it's because itself is a challenge. I know it's a challenge or whatever. It is a challenge itself to try to tap into what little kids will find is funny all the time or whatever. So I mean, I don't shy away from that itself.
Yeah.
But I normally, like, if I am working when it comes to children, those under 18, it's usually around like that middle school age, like 12, 13 and up or something.
But that's awesome, man.
But,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, so, you know, this is the last question, you know what I mean? What can we expect from you in the future, man? And, you know what I'm saying? Where you taking this next, man?
This next thing that I'm on, man, I've been writing a lot of, getting into writing some short stories, some things that I'm looking to turn into script and possibly go to filming pretty soon sometime. Also, just more parody videos.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the market as far as the terms and things with the companies and YouTube and how it goes with being able to monetize certain videos because I want to parody the songs, but I don't want to be corny like some of the other parodies, like some of the remake beats or whatever. I want to try to get as close to the original product as possible, in order to not take away from the integrity of the joint or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm parodying songs, but it's no disrespect to the artist. It's just more just another spin on it, on the idea of it. So,
but you want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
sure.
I want to be able to put out more product, and so that's the expectation, man. Some new ventures in terms of just the visuals, getting up more visuals, more content on my YouTube channel, and also some more parody songs. I've kind of laid back off that. Also, I'll be just in terms of working more on the live set because
exactly, because that is original.
Where a lot of venues don't want me to do the music, and I have to be okay with that. I can't gripe about that and limit myself by saying, well, I ain't gonna do it if it ain't that. So just been working more on building more of the set, adding more jokes, taking some jokes out. I mean, so it's just gonna be a same energy, man. Same guys in terms of my approach to people, and hoping that they see how much I genuinely do just love doing what I do, but just being more active and more present. That's what's coming, man.
Well, yeah, okay, so yeah, I like that. You are getting on the live productions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Live productions, live performances. And man, my boys are talking about doing some kind of like, you know what I'm saying, B-boy stands, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the comedians, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has crews and everybody has a way of how they can be implemented, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? How you were saying you're working on the live performances, you know, it just made me think, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can take that as far as, you know what I'm saying, actually doing the play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As your show. And it's like, wow, that was comedy. That was, you know, a little bit of dancing, you know. Right. And, you know, so it's like, it's good that, you know what I'm saying, that we're taking it there, you know what I'm saying, just trying to stay creative. And, you know what I'm saying, we can connect more on that. But, you know what I'm saying, anything else you want to add to this? And, you know what I'm saying, any shout outs? And then you got to end us with an inspiring quote, man.
Shout out to the Wilson Block, man. Definitely appreciate that. That look for the interview, man. Shout out to just anybody that's moving in this and dealing with this life and still finding time to be creative, to be inspirational, and to just be the best people they could possibly be to themselves and to those around them, man. Shout out to my family, my children, and moms, brothers, sisters, whoever get to hear this, man. Just shout out to all ears this may fall on, man. Just my main thing right now that I'm on is just learning to forgive yourself and truly learn from your mistakes. That's the best thing that we can do, because I feel like a lot of things that myself personally I'm dealing with, and I see a lot of my folks, brothers and sisters out there dealing with it. It has a lot to do with things that have already happened. So let's not let what happened affects what we able to get cracking right now. So hey, that's it, man. This is your boy Anthony Stone.
Yes, sir. And you got to leave us, you know what I'm saying? Was that the inspiring quote?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
I mean, I need another one. Let's see. Don't eat cake batter raw no more. This is your salmonella now. So I hope that inspires you. Nah, man, I just No. I will actually. It was so much inspiring things you said, my brother. So the inspiring quote, you might have 3 up there. You know what I'm saying? 3 different ones, man. But at the same time, man, it was really a pleasure, man. Real deal, you know what I'm saying? The boy Anthony Stone coming out of the IE, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the parodies, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the stand-up comedy, you know what I'm saying? Catch him, you know what I'm saying, out here at the hotels, in Victorville, you know what I'm saying? We moving around, you know what I'm saying? And this is the Wilson Block. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michael Taylor, you know what I'm saying? CEO, founder of the Wilson Block, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, to everybody out there listening. And this is Wilson Block 100 Radio. And you know what I'm saying, this is your boy Dominance. You know what I'm saying, Dom Promo signing out. Peace out.
I've been out here since 1995, nigga. Huntington Hospital, born and raised. Yeah. I done damn near seen it all in my city. I love Dina. Right under Altadena, 10 minutes from LA. True Dina boy, cause Huntington is my birthplace. Go far west, you hit the ghetto. Too far east, you see the white folks that settle. City of the roses, nigga, go ahead and smell them. And sometimes they dipped in all blue, shout out to Kelly. Most of the time, them pedals redder than the devil. Say the wrong words, them niggas get to playing heavy metal. Summertime come round, Glocks come out of boxes. Seasonal weed men knocking niggas for profits. Exit off the 210, make a right and bend the corner. And bet we be hot on you like a sauna. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Huntington is my birthplace. True Dina boy, cause right on the Altadena. City of the rose, nigga, go ahead and smell it. I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, 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 I'm from City of the Roses.
I'm in a city where the cops will kill ya. Small town niggas knowing if you're not familiar. Too hot to rock chinchillas, we just rock concealers. On the everyday grind till our pockets fill up. I'm a prophet pilgrim, travel for collateral. But it was on the east side when I took the antidote. 4 blocks from Lake Avenue, more Vista attitude. Don't let the grass fool ya. Cause you can get a bar like Abdusha or a club owner. I'm your neighborhood provoker, blunt roller, crushed okra. You probably catch me in some red loafers, cause I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Paris. Don't let the grass fool you. City where the cops will kill you. I'm a prophet pilgrim. More Vista attitude.
Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm
Okay. Boom pow as I enter. My residence is evident, Pasadena's my center. And I've been bringing wood, you would swear that I had a splinter. And eating rappers alive, you would swear I had them for dinner. I mean, the clock is stopping for me. See, I got Benjamins, but I'm always up on Washington Street. See, I'm so bright, get behind the cop and they stopping for me. Watch your mouth in this city, man, I got the lock and the key. Whoa. Wanna know what the fearing about? Lately we clearing them out cause we tired of hearing them out. So I'm just showing the interest and hoping you know the difference. Just know my only intentions to know will only be mentioned. I'm from Pasadena. Just know my only intentions to know will only be mentioned. Whoa. My residence is it. Watch your mouth. I'm eating rappers alive. I'm from Pasadena.
Nigga, I'm from Paris. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga,
Pasadena's my center.
The fresh smell of roses. The true West Coasters. Mosters walk around, birth in the ground, throwing bristle soldiers. Right around the wood, you standing there, Elizabeth, as we stream down our journey on the lake. Niggas muscling up in the gym with the plates. Niggas pockets is fat, eating gems on a plate. High Neef say we got old gangsters, old money. Kenneth Coniston dreams. Head up north to Boston, all to the cuss in the scene. Boy, that boy I clean from the west of the scene. I say West with an S and I walk with a lean. Born and bred in the land of the kings. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. The true West Coast. I say West with an S, with an S.
With an S, and I walk with a lean from the west to the scene.
Boy, that boy I clean.
nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena.
Nigga, I'm from Pasadena.
Nigga, I'm from
The land of the kings.
intricate sound. Intricate.